Gospel reading for today, January 24th, 2026. Saturday, Memorial of St. Francis de Sales, Bishop and Doctor of the Church. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark. Jesus came with his disciples into the house. Again the crowd gathered, making it impossible for them even to eat. When his relatives heard of this, they set out to seize him, for they said, "He is out of his mind." The Gospel of the Lord. In today's Gospel, we encounter a short but deeply moving scene that reveals the cost of following God's will. Even Jesus himself was misunderstood, questioned, and judged by the very people who were closest to him. This passage invites us to reflect on what it truly means to live for God in a world that often fails to understand faith. Jesus returns home, and once again a crowd gathers around him. So many people that he and his disciples cannot even find time to eat. His mission of love, healing, and proclamation of the kingdom of God continues without rest. But instead of admiration, concern rises from his own family. They hear what is happening and say, "He is out of his mind," and they try to restrain him. This moment reveals a painful truth. Sometimes those who love us the most may not understand the mission God has placed in our hearts. Jesus, who came to bring salvation, is seen as irrational, extreme, or misguided, even by his own relatives. Yet he does not stop. He does not defend himself. He does not abandon his mission. He remains faithful to the will of the Father. This gospel teaches us that obedience to God can lead to misunderstanding, rejection, and isolation. Doing what is right does not always bring approval. Following God's will may even cost us comfort, popularity, and acceptance. But Jesus shows us that faithfulness is more important than approval, and obedience is greater than human praise. In our own lives, we may experience similar struggles. When we choose prayer over pleasure, truth over compromise, and faith over convenience, people may question us. Some may misunderstand our values, our choices, and our commitment to God. But like Jesus, we are called to remain faithful, trusting that God sees the heart and blesses obedience. May this gospel remind us that faithfulness to God is not always easy, but it is always holy. When we are misunderstood, judged, or discouraged, may we look to Jesus as our strength and example. Let us choose obedience over approval, faith over fear, and God's will over human opinion, knowing that true peace is found not in pleasing the world, but in remaining faithful to the Father.